pixels.cool.
Welcome to you. This is Explainer 7 in the series Beginning 3D Modelling with uModeler. In this explainer, I'll assign materials to different parts of the Canyonero and, just for fun, use an image texture to create a license plate. The Canyonero is mostly red with a bit of a shine to the red paint. The bumpers are a grey shade and the tyres are very dark grey bordering on black. I'll work with the tyres first. Start by creating a brand new material. In the project panel at the bottom left, navigate to the Try Polygon folder, uModeler, Materials. To create a new material from scratch, right-click in a blank space, Create Material. I'll title this material Tyres. The inspector shows the options available for this material. Let's start by selecting a colour. Click to set the base map and select a suitably tyre-like dark grey. The preview sphere updates as I make changes to my selection. There are sliders here for metallic map and smoothness. Notice how the tyre material becomes more shiny and reflective as I move these sliders to the right. This looks about right for the tyres, and of course I can change this material at any time. Before applying any materials, I'm going to create a second one from scratch for the main body of the car. I'll set this body material to be a metallic red. Okay, let's apply our two materials to the Canyonero. Select the main body of the car, click the uModeler material icon here and look for the material slot. To add a material to the slot, I'll drag and drop the body material into the slot like this. An instant painted body. I'll do the same for one of the wheels. This time I'll drag and drop the tyre material into the material slot. There we go. I'll repeat this process for the other tyres. As you can see, if you know you're going to be duplicating a single object many times, it would be quicker to apply materials to it before duplicating. Next, the bumpers. Start by creating a new material in the usual way. I'll give it a light grey matte finish. Our bumpers are part of the main chassis object. An individual object can have various materials applied to different parts of it. With the chassis selected, click Add Slot to create an additional slot for another material. I'll drag and drop the bumper material into the slot. Each material is assigned a keyboard shortcut. As you can see, the bumper will use the keyboard shortcut Alt-2. Select only the face or faces you need to apply it to. Alt-2, and the grey material's been added to only these selected faces. I'll do the same for the rear bumper. Next, just for fun, I'm going to add a license plate to the front of the Canyonero to show how an image can be applied to a material. I'll start by creating a fun plate online at legalshowplates.com. Right-click and save the image. I'll save it as Canyon Plate. Back in Unity, import the image into the project by dragging and dropping the file into the materials folder alongside the existing materials. Let's create another new material so I can apply the license plate image to it. This time, rather than selecting a colour for the base map, drag and drop the image just to the left of the words base map. The preview shows the license plate image mapped onto the new material. As before, I'll add another material slot for the chassis object and drop the number plate material into the third slot. Select only the polygon for the license plate and use the assigned keyboard shortcut as before to apply the license plate material. The texture needs moving and scaling. Select the UV tool. Think of this for now as a texture mapping tool. As the tooltip says, this will let me move, scale and rotate my material in relation to the currently selected face or faces. There we go, the perfect plate. Be aware that this kind of texture mapping or UV mapping is a topic in its own right. For links to helpful resources, see the website. Finally for now, let's export the entire Canyonero out of Unity so we can use it with other software or display it online. First, select all the uModeler objects that make up the car. Click the uModeler Export tool. Leave the defaults as they are and click Export to OBJ. Give the file a name. A folder containing the model and any texture information is created. I'll upload the model to Sketchfab. If you like, you can use a free account to try out this functionality. And here's our Canyonero. It's still a very basic model. I'll go on to shape the body so it's more accurate and add the roof bars and front lights so it's actually ready to share with the world. This model can be used inside a game, an animated environment, or even a VR experience. uModeler includes a lot of additional functionality. You can access their help and support by going to Tools, uModeler, About. Once you're feeling confident with the basics of 3D modelling, take a look at uModeler X, the advanced modelling and rigging tool for Unity. That's the end of this introductory series. We look forward to seeing your creations.
Pixel stuff cool.